John. Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby83 with a Mr. Hornsby83 prediction, and I am predicting the 2015 NFL season. And I'm going to start out, I'm going to go division by division for NFC and AFC. I'm going to start with the AFC first, the best division my team is in. And, that's the conference that, is the current Super Bowl champs, even though it freaking was gift wrapped to them. But, alright, first we'll start with the NFC North, and I really see Baltimore winning this one. And it seems like every year I end up picking Baltimore, well, except for last year I picked Pittsburgh. But I know they lost Haloti, Nada, but they got Jernigan, they got Canty, and all those guys to play defensive end to replace Nata, so in fact, Jernigan came into his own last year when Canty was injured. But, I think Baltimore wins this division. Second place, I believe, will go to Pittsburgh, even though he looked terrible last night. I'll also explain something at the end of the video. Baltimore winning the North. And I think, again, this division will have three teams coming out of it. It will be Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Bengals fans might hate me, but the Cleveland Browns. And the reason why I picked the Cleveland Browns is because I think they really made a lot of improvement in the draft. They really, if Manziel could get on par with the rest of the team, this team could be a tough team to beat. I believe Cincinnati, they'll probably win like maybe 9 or 10 games, but they'll be etched out by freaking a tiebreaker between Pittsburgh or Cleveland. Because like I said, I believe Baltimore's going to win this division. But they'll be etched out by a tie with Baltimore. They'll be etched out because either Cleveland or Pittsburgh will have the tiebreaker over them. So, next division I'm going to is the AFC South. You know who I'm picking, obviously. I'm going with the Colts here, although I kind of did not like the move they made after the last game of the preseason by cutting Josh Chapman and Montour Hughes both at the same time, and they decided to start a rookie in David Perry. Also, the Art Jones injury, so I'm a bit worried about the defense. I think the offense will be okay if Newhart can get his stride, if Jack Newhart can get his stride playing right tackle, because he spent most of last year playing left guard. So, you're not only switching from position, you're switching from sides, because he was the left guard, and he's moving to right tackle. So, I think Colts will win this division. I hope the defense is, they got Kendall Langford, they got Trent Cole in the offseason to try to help the defense. I think Chapman, they should have kept, and Montour Hughes. I think they definitely should have kept Chapman, because I felt like toward the end of last season and going into the playoffs, Chapman kind of improved, but I guess they seen something that I didn't, so that's why they cut him. And Hughes, watching him in the preseason, he looked like he had improved a little bit playing nose tackle, because his rookie year he was playing defensive end, which I thought made no sense because he could have been the nose tackle. And I think the problem with what the Colts did, and if they didn't see progress in Chapman, is because they didn't start him right away. Now I know his rookie year he was injured, but his second year you could have started him over Abira Franklin, and last year he probably would have played a lot better. And this preseason he probably would have played a lot better. But they're going with David Perry. I don't like the idea because the guy, he's a bit taller. He's 6'2", 310 pounds, but he's 310 pounds. A nose tackle should be 325 and higher in 3-4 defense. 3-4 defense, nose tackle, 325 or higher. But I think close second, I'm going to go with, probably, unfortunately, Houston, unless Mariota really does something for Tennessee this year, then they could be a close second and might try to challenge my Colts for this crown, but I doubt they get it. Next up, I'm going to go with the AFC West, and I'm going to pick Denver for this one. But I don't think Denver's going to run away with the division like they have since Peyton Manning's got there. I think San Diego's gotten better, Oakland's gotten better, Kansas City's gotten better, so one of those teams is going to give them a tough challenge getting the division crown this year. And, you know, with Peyton Manning's injuries that he had toward the end of last year, and he kind of fell off, eventually get beat by my Colts in the playoffs, second round. But, I think they're going to have it's going to be stiff competition in the AFC West. But I still think Denver etches out, just barely, but they do etch it out. Maybe San Diego can take one AFC North teams out, maybe Kansas City, even Oakland. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Next up, I'm going to go with the AFC East. And, you know, last year I picked the Patriots to win it. And, you know, this team, I don't know. I guess because they keep frickin' cheating, that's how they keep winning the division, because they're nothing but a bunch of frickin' cheaters anyway. Especially Tom Brady, especially getting old. You know, and my problem with the NFLPA, they gave Roger Goodell this power, but yeah, when he frickin' puts down a ruling on a player, they make sure they get that overturned. So you can get away with cheating. 07, they got away with cheating. Oh yeah, they got some draft picks taken away. Big frickin' deal. When the frickin' bounty gate happened for the Saints, the frickin' coach was suspended. The freaking defensive coordinator was suspended, and they paid a heavier price than what the freaking Patriots had to pay for both times they cheated, whether it be the Spygate or the Deflategate. But, you know, it's just irritating how, you know, they can get away with stuff. They can get away with murder if they want it. But I'm not picking the Patriots, because I'm not going to pick a team that cheats to win. I'm going to pick the Miami Dolphins, because I think they've really improved this offseason. And, you know, anyway, I had plans to objectively pick this. And I'm not saying the Deflategate had anything to do with Colts losing, because you got to show up to frickin', you know, you got to show up to a game. Sorry about that. But you got to show up to a game to frickin' win a game. And whether the balls were deflated or not, you didn't show up on defense, you didn't show up on offense. You only scored 7 points on offense, and the defense frickin' looked like freaking 2006 defense. But now I'm gonna go to the NFC, and I'm gonna start with the NFC North Packers, I guess by default, because every time I pick either the Bears or the Lions or something like that, they end up letting me down in the end. What else did I have to do? Oh, Minnesota. But you know, yeah, Packers by default, because it seems like, you know, that's the only team that makes it, no matter, even if they had a bad season, they still make it and win that division. So I'm going Packers. And I'll be honest with you, people might, you know, old time fans of football might get mad at me for this, but you know what? Aaron Rodgers is a big improvement over Brett Favre. I don't care what anybody says. Alright, now the NFC South. I'm going to go with the Saints, because I think the Saints might be better this year, even though they lost Jimmy Graham. I think they'll play better defense. I think Drew Brees will be back on his game. I think that offense will get back to what they were when they won the Super Bowl a while back. I believe like 2009, and then somewhere in that area. So yeah. Alright, NFC West. And I'm going to pick Arizona to win this. One, because I'm still freaking aggravated with how stupid the Seahawks were in the Super Bowl, basically gift wrapping a freaking game to a freaking team that's known for cheating. I think Seattle will suffer that freaking Super Bowl loss curse also, because I feel like, you know, it's just, they got too many problems going on. They're going to try to prove all this year that, you know, what they did in the Super Bowl was a mistake, which, you know, you had Beast Mode right there. He was eating up the freaking defense of the Patriots, and you freaking decide to throw it on the goal line. You know, that's just like in 05 when Peyton Manning, we could have freaking beaten Pittsburgh and then went on to beat Denver and then become the Super Bowl champions in 2005. But no, Peyton Manning kept throwing. Even though Edgerrin James kept lighting up the freaking Steelers defense, and the Steelers defense, was top ranked that year. but they still could not stop Edgerrin James. He was just running like on him like crazy. But Peyton Manning got pass happy, which is something that happened in the Super Bowl when they lost to the Saints, because Joseph Addai could have ate up that freaking terrible run defense of the Saints, but that didn't happen, you know. But alright, now to the NFC East. And you know, I get so tired of hearing everybody say, oh, Philadelphia's gonna win, the Dallas Cowboys are gonna win. I honestly, you know, I usually don't say this about Eli Manning, but I believe in Eli Manning this year to win the NFC East. I think he will play better than he did last year. I think the defense will play better than they did last year. I think the team might be overall better this year than they were last year. But they gotta stay healthy. If they stay healthy, and you know what, I'll be honest, I don't even think Philadelphia or freaking Dallas is going to get close to getting to the playoffs this year, because I think Washington might be a little bit better. And you know, honestly, Chip Kelly's freaking an idiot. I mean, you trade Nick Foles, or Foles, or whatever his name is, for Sam Bradford, who is known to be injury prone. And no matter how good your defense plays, you're not going to win without a good quarterback. So I don't know what the heck Chip Kelly was thinking. But, you know, what happens if Sam Bradford gets injured this Sunday? Oh, that's the end of their season. Because, you know, say I'm going with the Giants and Redskins to be fighting for that division title. And, you know, so. But that'll about do it for my picks. The reason why this didn't go up Tuesday like I had advertised on my Facebook fan page is because it didn't get uploaded. And then when we did try to upload it, it didn't upload right. So it got all screwed up. So, but now it's uploaded. Stick around, because my next video I'm going to be talking about Dragon Ball Z, talking about Dragon Ball Z Kai. When we might be getting Dragon Ball Super here in America. Also, I will be talking about what would have happened if Toriyama would have pulled the trigger on making Gohan the main villain after the Cell Saga in Dragon Ball Z. But please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, check out my Facebook fan page. I try to post on there regularly. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Hornby83, my Facebook fan page, Mr. Hornby83 Topics, just like my channel. And till in a few minutes, peace out.